I'm about to go in and do the bridal makeup, and I'm really excited. I'm hoping I can get some pictures before I leave and show you guys what it looks like. Got some Starbucks after we left. Andrew came with me to be my chauffeur. And I got a venti cold brew with 2 pumps of brown sugar syrup and 2 pumps of pumpkin sauce with oatmeal with oat milk, and it's really good. It's not too sweet or flavored, but just enough. But yeah, the makeup went really well, and I think that it turned out really pretty, and they said that they were going to probably use me again, so I think they were happy. And I got all that done by like 9:30 in the morning. I was just going to order some curtain rods for this room and some curtains because this has always been kind of like our spare room. Like we have a computer and like my Cricut, and the closet is full of like off-season clothes of ours, but other than that, it's like completely empty. Recently, we painted the walls, and then last week, I believe, yeah, last week, we had someone come in and paint the ceiling. We hung up a ceiling fixture. So I was just trying to think of what all else we need to do to like really finish this room and make it like a cohesive room, not just like an empty room with a computer. And we've definitely done the least amount of work in this room since buying our house, because it is a really, well, pretty old house. Like, it was built in 1960. So slowly but surely we've been upgrading everything in the house, and obviously like the kitchen, the bathroom, the living room, that's all taken priority because those are like the common living spaces. And now like our bedroom and the other bedrooms are like slowly coming along. So yeah, curtain rods, because this is our current situation, which is kind of embarrassing, but like I said, this room has been like last priority. One there and just nothing on this window. And I hate it at nighttime because it's like creepy. But the good thing though is that faces my dad's house. Like, that's it. We live right next door to my dad. So at least it's not like a random neighbor. Amazon has a 2-pack of these black curtain rods just with like end caps, like very simple matte black, which is just what I want for all of the bedrooms, like simple black. I like the end cap because it's just universal. And Amazon actually has 2 packs for like $26, I want to say. Yeah, so I'm gonna order a few packs of those, and maybe just some like basic sets of curtains. The trim needs touched up. It needs vacuumed for where painters were in here. Well, a painter was in here. And actually a good bit of paint got on the floor. The floors are already in rough shape. Like, this is actually kind of embarrassing. But they're just old. And my dad had owned this house before us, and he had renters in here who just didn't care about the place. So we've done what we can in the past 3 years of living here. And sometimes it's like, wow, we have so much left. But we've definitely came a long way if you would see the before photos. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look up online, like, I don't know, whatever gets paint off the floor good. But then also, I think I'm gonna order a few of these newer baseboard registers. That definitely brightens up the room. We've done it in all of the other bedrooms and the bathroom. So yeah, and then there's just some paint, and that is literally it, other than my computer and Cricut. So yeah, that's just what I'm up to. And I also am just going to maybe mess with a few crafts tonight before bed, because I haven't done it much lately, and I already get some Christmas stuff made. So I have like more cups, but I'm getting kind of bored of doing the glass tumblers, and I have like 5 or so done that can be sold. I think I'll just leave those for now. And I have a few glass coffee mugs, and I have some blanks for a couple shirts, and I have some blanks for some bookmarks. So I don't know, I might play with that, at least maybe make some designs, and then I'll probably head to bed before too late, because I have to get up in the morning pretty early. I have to work up early today on the treadmill, hoping that getting some exercise will help my stress levels. And I obviously just woke up. But yeah, hopefully this helps. Okay, I've gotten ready for work now, and I've actually started. I'm like an hour into my shift. But I just wanted to update and say that I feel a lot better already, having worked out. And all I did was a 20-minute walk on the treadmill and a 5-minute like beginner yoga stretch for morning time, just to loosen up. And then I did a 5-minute meditation, like guided meditation from a YouTube video. So 30 minutes, and I just felt like ready for my day. And I had so much extra time this morning, and I didn't feel as rushed. So I just need to remember how good it feels, because every other day I'm just like waking up at the last minute, jumping in the shower, laying the dogs out, feeding them, grabbing my coffee, jump on the computer. And it's just, I feel like that is not a good start for my day. So yeah, I just wanted to update and kind of remind myself too. But I was instantly like annoyed with things at work as soon as I logged on. But it's okay. Sometimes it's just people are annoying, and I just have to learn that I can be annoyed and not like people, but I can still do my job, and it's okay. And I don't let it ruin my day. So that's what I'm working on. I also took my CBD, so I'm just ready for the week. She thinks I'm gonna drop something because I'm making my breakfast. It's Friday. I haven't vlogged in the past few days because I decided instead of vlogging every day for VLOGMAS, I've seen some people post like week 1, week 2, you know, of VLOGMAS. So I was like, how about I just do that? Because definitely not every day is like vlog worthy of my everyday life. But today, as I always say, I'm off on Fridays. So I actually got out of the house this morning. It's 10 o'clock. And I'll show you guys when I get home because it's back here. My hair is still wet because I had to rush out of the house to meet someone from Facebook Marketplace actually to buy a nespresso, because I got on this kick where I really wanted an espresso machine. I don't even know what. I'm just gonna hold you, okay? So my steering wheel isn't taking up like all of the shot. But I don't even know what like made me want an espresso machine, but I was like, I need an espresso machine. And sometimes when I get, for me personally, like if I get on a kick of like something I want, or like want to learn, like a hobby, or like an espresso machine, I become like fixated on it. And I actually saw, this is like an ADHD possible symptom, but like I don't think I have ADHD, but like I had never seen it put into words before, I guess. So when I saw that just on social media, I was like, oh, that's kind of like what I do, but like it's just part of my personality, I guess. I like fixate on things, and maybe it's just like an anxiety, like I don't want to say anxiety thing, but like maybe that's also why I have anxiety, because it's like I fixate on bad things, I fixate on good things, I fixate on everything. But anyways, that was it. That's a whole different story. That's a whole different tangent. But basically, I was like, I want an espresso machine. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll add one to like my little wish list for Christmas. But then I was like researching, because I have to look up YouTube videos for everything. I was like, well, let me see which one's the best reviews on YouTube. And basically everything is like really expensive. And I didn't realize how expensive getting a good actual espresso machine is. So I was like, well, I was about to drop about like $400 on one. And then I was like, well, I still have a working coffee maker. It's like a nice Ninja one. I show it a lot on my videos. So I don't really want to just like get rid of that, because it's like relatively new. I think I got it last Christmas, or maybe the one before that. I think it was last Christmas. you know, there's no reason to get rid of that. Plus, like, I still wanted drip coffee for like quick mornings, and you know, Andrew drinks just regular drip coffee. So then I was like, okay, well, how about I get a very small Nespresso or espresso machine and just kind of have both, have options. Well, then that's when I went down the rabbit hole of like small ones, and then it's overwhelming. The espresso community, oh my goodness. Like, if you don't grind your coffee from whole bean, you're wrong. And you have to learn how to tamp it with the right amount of pressure, not too much and not too little. And I was like, oh my God, like, this is a lot. So maybe I'll go all out once I get rid of my coffee maker and just get like a really fancy coffee like setup with a nice espresso machine too. Then I was like, let me just check Facebook Marketplace and see if there's any good espresso machines on there used, you know. Good deal. Well, then I found this Nespresso Pixie, which is small, which is what I need, for sale by someone on Facebook Marketplace near me. And it has decent reviews. It's small, it's easy. The only thing is, like, I was like, I don't really want to pay that much for the pods, but I also saw, you know, they sell a bunch of like refillable pods. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. It's kind of fun. It's like a whole new world to like explore and study and fixate on. Oh, that's what I was saying. The reason why the social media post or whatever was saying it's an ADHD symptom, or can be, because it releases dopamine. And I'm like, yes, like I get so like excited about something new, and then usually the excitement dies. But I don't think I will for coffee. Anyway, so I just picked it up. It's sitting back there. It's still in the box. Like, she was like, yeah, I just got like a bigger one. So that's cool. Okay, so now I'm going to drop off some of my crafts that I've made, some cups and some bookmarks, some mugs that I have. I'm gonna drop them off at this place that sells like all handmade crafts or handmade items. Well, one other time I dropped off crafts there and they sold them, but I didn't drop off very much. I just kind of wanted to like test the waters. So I just dropped off like a few things. So I'm gonna go in there and see if they've sold. Hopefully they have, just because like it's kind of embarrassing if not. These are mostly like festive, holiday themed. So I need to get them in there because Christmas is gonna be here soon and people aren't gonna want them anymore. But yeah, okay, that's what's next. I thought I'd show you a few things that I have that I'm selling. Jolly AF. I think I showed this one before, but this one, this mug, and then I just have some other ones in there. Oh yeah, I have a few bookmarks offline. Okay, I got the Nespresso out of the box, and I have these little pods to start off with, and she had one pod left, so she gave it to me. It is just says espresso roast Starbucks. So right now, this is where my coffee maker is. This is kind of like the full layout, right? So don't mind my dishes. This is where I'm thinking make like a little coffee bar. The only thing is it's kind of far from the sink and coffee cups over there. Maybe it would look better on this side. It would be closer, I guess. Now I'm wondering which side I should put it on. Okay, I think I'm gonna set it up on this one, and then I might move it. I already don't like it. After considering and moving things way too long, I need to like clean up the cords a little bit. Other than that, I put these two here, moved the Instant Pot there, moved this from there to here, kept the knives. This actually gives me a little more cooking space, like prepping. I think this is the best for now, at least. I really don't love the Instant Pot being there, but I think it'll be okay. All right, so let's see if this Nespresso works, I hope, after all that. Quick change of plans. I was going to just like make an espresso even though I already had a coffee this morning and it's only 11:30. But I was like, well, I can have another coffee. But then my mom called me and was like, do you want to go with me and grandma to her like physical therapy appointment? Basically just ride with them because I have nothing better to do. And I was like, sure. And because I can get anxious sometimes if I have too much caffeine, I think I'm gonna wait on the espresso because I don't want to risk like drinking it now and then being anxious like with them. So while we're out. So I haven't eaten anything yet. So I'm gonna make my oatmeal that I eat every single day of my life. And my anxiety is like mainly based around medical things. So it kind of, like I don't usually go with them to like medical appointments for my grandma because, or anyone, because that's like a trigger for me. But this is just like physical therapy for where she had broken her shoulder like last year. And it's not in like a hospital or anything. So I think it's a good idea for me to say yes because it's like a little bit of exposure, but like pretty much the safest exposure I can get, you know? Okay, so another change of plans. Today is just weird. I swear, every time I get off the phone or like make a plan, someone else texts me or calls me and then I'm like, oh, all right, change of plans again. Literally right after I stopped recording, Andrew texted me and was like, do you want to meet for lunch? And he's working, so it'd be like his lunch break. And I just thought that was really nice. And we've never done that before. So I just thought it was really sweet. And I was like, I literally just told mom that I would go with her, but that was really nice. And I kind of want to go with you, meet you for lunch. So I told my mom that maybe I would meet her and my grandma after that. So yeah, I'll be going to meet him soon and get lunch with him. A little date. Okay, Andrew and I just had lunch. It was nice. We went to this little like country diner. I think we were the only people there that were like under the age of 70. So yeah, got a little club sandwich. So now I called my mom to see if their appointment is over. She didn't answer. There's also a little consignment shop that I was thinking about stopping at and dropping off, like I have a trash bag full of clothes back here. So maybe I'll do that now. All right, I'm back home and the consignment shop took pretty much everything I gave them. Every time there's like, okay, what, 3 things left? Every time I take things like consignment or donation, they're always like, your stuff is so nice. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. I have a shopping addiction because like a lot of my stuff was like really new. Some of it even still had tags, but I just need to get rid of it. Like, I'm just sick of holding on to so much stuff that like I'm not wearing, I'm not using, and I'm sick of keeping things that aren't like perfect for me. So from now on, if I don't love it, don't keep it. And like, don't be too lazy to return things. That's a big issue too. I'm just like, yeah, I'll get there. And then I don't. Like, that's so stupid. That's such a waste of money. But I'm glad that they took that stuff so I can at least get a little bit of money back. But I'm home now and I want to finally test out my Nespresso. I haven't gotten to yet because things have just been all over the place. I guess I'm not meeting up with my mom and grandma because like our timelines are just not intersecting today. Let's see how this works. One thing is it did not come with instructions, so I'm just kind of winging it. I know that this is like little espresso, big espresso. That's basically it. I think they have technical terms, not little and big, but yeah. So I guess, okay, she said this pulls out and this holds your like empty pods, which is cool. And this can flip up if you have like a taller cup, which I do because I don't have any espresso little baby cups. So I guess I'll just use the one she gave me, espresso roast from Starbucks. So maybe this measuring cup Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use that. And I guess I'm just gonna do the little one. Okay, I think that means it's doing something, people. Look at the crema. I feel like that looks really small, but it is in a cup, measuring cup. Okay, so I poured it into this little measuring cup because I wanted to see how many ounces it actually was. And it's like barely 1, like not even. Okay, take number 2. Okay, so pull this down. Espresso button. There we go. It's so small. What is going on? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and make an iced coffee out of this. A double shot of espresso. Jesus. Maybe I shouldn't use them both. Whatever, I'm just gonna be home, so if I have anxiety, it'll be okay. Ooh. Yeah, it does have like a nice crema. Like it looks good and everything. I'm just worried that it's not making enough. Okay, I'm just gonna do some Dunkin' creamer and some good old oat milk. It's really good. Okay, well, that's my first impression here. Updates to come, hopefully, maybe. Look at this little, like, cowlick. Like, what is going on? My hair loss is awful. COVID hair loss. I don't know how much you can tell, because, like, I have a lot of hair. But it has definitely thinned out a lot since having COVID in, like, September, I think. So, yeah, that's been stressing me out because, of course, my health anxiety, like, spirals anytime anything changes with my body or, you know, anything feels weird. Even hair loss, I'm like, thyroid cancer. But I've done a lot of research and it popped up like the perfect time. Like what's the word? Like the most common time for it to pop up after having COVID, it is when I started noticing it. So I'm just like, don't let your anxiety freak you out. And they say it'll grow back, so I freaking hope so because it sucks. And it's weird feeling when something is like going on with your body, you know? I guess I'm going to clean up a little bit. I have dishes here to do. I really should like vacuum and mop, but I don't wanna. So I might do the easy route and just do a little quick sweep and a quick Swiffer. The moment I was done Swiffering, I was like, you know, it's not the deepest clean, not the best clean, but like cleaned up. It's like an in-between deep clean. I was like, things just feel so much better in here now. Did a little vacuum, did a little tidy up, did a little Swiffer. My dog pukes on the rug. Right away. It's not his fault. He's an old guy with an upset tum. But I was just like, why? I literally was like, As soon as that sigh of like clean home, nice and clean. Puke, dog puke. Thank God for Shout. I came in here to do my laundry and they decided they were gonna lay right on top of it. I can't do anything by myself. I've been listening to the H3 and Brittany Broski podcast for like hours because I keep having to pause it. But I've been crafting here with my Cricut and I made this little glass. I was thinking about giving it to my friend who has a baby or my cousin who has 2 little boys to set out with the milk and cookies for Santa. It's 11 p.m. and I just really want to make these. So that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like I've had like crappy dinners this week, eating a lot of leftovers, and I just want something satisfying. So I love confetti, and I'm gonna make these cookies right now. By the way, I got this at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. I've never had the funfetti cookies before, but I love the cake. Okay, I'm a little confused how 2 tablespoons of softened butter and 1 tablespoon of water is supposed to form a dough here. Because it's pretty dry. Should I add more water? Like, look. Alright, I'm just gonna add like a pinch more water. I'm one of the people that could just really eat like the cookie dough, like all of it. That's the best part to me. But Andrew refuses to eat raw cookie dough. And I think that's kind of psychotic. All right, we gotta just taste it, right? Let's bake them now. This is a very small amount of cookie dough. No wonder it was only $1.25. Okay, now they bake for 8 to 10 minutes. Yummers. Sometimes you just need some cookies and milk. Whoops. Still warm. I am probably going to go to bed soon, and then I'll vlog tomorrow. Good morning. It's Saturday morning, and I'm making my espresso. I'm about to go to shopping with my mom, and since we didn't get to yesterday, and I just wanted to give a few updates. I was kind of like worried yesterday that the Nespresso wasn't making enough espresso, but yeah, it is an ounce for a shot. Also, I was going to put in some photos from last weekend of the makeup that I did because I got the professional photos from the wedding photographer who happened to be my cousin. And I was like, oh, they're so beautiful, like I want to post them. And unfortunately I can't. They just didn't want to be posted on social media, like none of the photos. So unfortunately I can't show you guys, but they turned out so pretty, and it was just so cool to see like another culture, their wedding, the way they're dressed and the jewelry and like the henna. It was all just so pretty and so cool, and like they invited me into their home, and I don't know, it was just really cool to be like see more of a different culture. So yeah, unfortunately I won't be able to share those. But I just wanted to throw in those 2 quick updates. And now I'm gonna make my coffee. Okay, got the pot in. Okay, that was the Starbucks blonde roast. I'm gonna add just a little bit of syrup. This is the Tirani cupcake. I think it's similar to the Starbucks sugar cookie. Here's my espresso. Now oat milk. Okay, so I forgot that the cold oat milk is gonna make a cold coffee. we're doing it iced. I don't usually use that much milk for a regular coffee, or like creamer, so it doesn't make it cold. But because this was so much more cold milk to hot coffee ratio, it makes sense. It's a learning curve here, people, okay? No one make fun of me. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready to go hang out with my mom and maybe get some Christmas shopping done. So I'll catch up with you later. I'm home now. I had a really good day with my mom. We had a lot of fun. We went shopping and I got a lot of Christmas gifts. I'm pretty much done now. Christmas shopping, which I'm so thankful for. And I have like 2 more random people to get things for. I am very excited that I'm going to be able to gather everything up and start wrapping soon, because I love wrapping gifts and just feeling like I have everything put together. I'm super tired now, if you can't tell. I want to show a couple things I did get for myself from TJ Maxx. It's hard to go shopping and not get anything for yourself, right? As you can see my swatches, I might give it away. Okay, so I found Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, which I love the palette that her and Morphe came out with. And I tried one of her liquid lips from her new brand, and I really like it, but you know, they're a little pricier. So anyways, I found this under eye powder for $9.99, and it's a brightening pink, and the package is just like very luxe. And then I got 3 of the liquid lipsticks, Gratitude, Oh Hi, and Coming In Hot. And I think they were $6.99 each, and then this is Gratitude, Oh Hi, and Coming In Hot. So I'm super excited about those little finds, little beauty finds. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna chill. Andrew went to like a card night to a friend's house, and yeah, I think I'm gonna chill now, take off my makeup, and probably just like watch TikTok or something. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.